Breaking news coming live to you right now with an update from Washington, D.C. regarding South Africa. Well, these are sanctions that have been raised that will be imposed. A bill has been passed, yes, by the Senate to sanction senior officials of the ANC. Yep, this is because of the US not being pleased with South Africa's stance on BRICS, which has been a direct attack on the US dollar. And they're accusing South Africa of conspiring to devalue and obviously ditch the dollar. And secondly, they are also raising concerns over South Africa's stance on Hamas and the attack on Israel by the position that South Africa took to take Israel to court over, atrocities against humanity. So it was to the International Criminal Court. And apart from that, they are coming against senior ANC officials for their alliance with Russia, which is obviously an enemy of the United States. Well, after the Oval Office encounter and showdown, we thought that all was well. But now, little by little, Trump is now using the government and the Senate to come after the ANC. Well, is this an attack on the ANC? Is the DA behind this? Or could they be possibly behind this conspiracy? Well, many are yet to unfold, and as they go by, news and information keeps on coming out. Well, we stay tuned to hear what follows and what the government will say in response to these sanctions and the bill that has been passed, which will be targeting senior ANC officials. So the point of note is that these bill of sanctions that has been passed is not against South Africa as a country, but against the administration and the leaders of the African National Congress. Let us watch and hear.
More on that breaking news now. The US Congress considering a bill to impose sanctions against some ANC leaders.
The House Foreign Affairs Committee approved the bill yesterday, with the majority of lawmakers on the committee objecting to South Africa's close ties with Russia and China.
I want to voice my strong support for H.R. 2633, the U.S.-South Africa Bilateral Relations Review Act. This is a targeted and overdue response to troubling shifts in South Africa's foreign policy under the African National Congress. Let me be clear that this bill is not anti-South Africa, it is pro-accountability. For too long, we've watched a key partner drift closer to authoritarian regimes, conducting joint military drills with Russia, strengthening economic and cybersecurity ties with the Kremlin and Beijing, and aligning with efforts to de-dollarize the global economy. These actions raise serious questions about the ANC's alignment with the democratic values and U.S. interests.
Well, Brian Mast added that the ANC's direct engagement with Hamas leaders and the country's case against Israel at the International Court of Justice are further proof of worsening relations between Pretoria and Washington.
Even more alarming has been South Africa's posture following the October 7th Hamas attacks on Israel. The ANC's refusal to acknowledge those atrocities, its direct engagement with Hamas leadership, and its politicized case against Israel at the ICJ reflects a government that has turned away from principle and from its traditional role as a bridge between the global South and democratic norms. South Africa or any nation cannot conduct themselves in such a manner and expect the same quality of relationship with the United States of America.
But not all committee members are in favor of the sanctions moves. Democrat and House Representative Gregory Meeks slammed the bill and called his Republican counterparts hypocrites for the move.
President Trump has already disproportionately targeted South Africa. He's done this by trying to embarrass to embarrass President Ramaphosa and the Oval Office with faulty evidence of purported atrocities in the country, by instituting an executive order cutting all U.S. assistance to the country and putting it in a place where special refugee resettlement programs for Afrikaners. And at the same time, he's blocking the resettlement of literally all other refugees to the United States. Refugees fleeing genocide in Sudan, not allowed. Refugees fleeing Russian bombardments in Ukraine, not allowed. Refugees fleeing political persecution in Venezuela, not allowed. This is glaring hypocrisy. And I do not believe Congress should further enable or double down on President Trump's misguided approach.
Let me know your thoughts and take on this. Why do you think the Senate had to pass this bill? What is the driving force behind it? Is it Israel? Is it the US president? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And what is your feedback and take on this bill that has been passed? Is it justified? Or is it a targeted propaganda? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And while you're at it, kindly subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, as we are committed to bringing you news that is straight to the point, accurate, and interactive. Thank you. God bless you.